Worth, established in 1912. Day in western Saskatchewan, July the 26th, and we're just west of Sceptre. Through the 1890s, this was ranching country until the hard winter of 1907 cleared the range of cattle. 1909, farming settlers began arriving in this area, mainly from Europe, all over Europe, some via the United States, some directly. RCMP patrol on Railway Avenue in downtown Sceptre. Hope everything's okay. I believe the sign says Wheatland Rotary Park. Yeah, looking westward down Railway Avenue, I don't know what hills those are in the background. There's the road patrol off to do a little work this evening. Off to the left there was the site of the CPR station, which went up in 1913 and was sold off in 1969. Who knows where it is now? It was an A2 type standard Western Line station, 2 stories high. CPR began this Empress branch line down at Java Junction by Swift Current in 1911 and got this far by 1913. Completed the line in 1914 through to Bassano between Brooks and Calgary on the main line. So they had a loop to the north of their main line. Down Main Street, some murals on the false fronts here and there. Like it was just the other day. I'm still the foolish one. I don't want the truth it ain't no fun. In 1910, the rural post office of Clintworth was set up for the homesteaders. It was run till an office was established in Sceptre in 1913. Interestingly, in 1911, 2 years before the CPR laid their 80-pound rails along the grade by Sceptre, the company had designated this plot as a future town site, and 2 gentlemen by the names of Ivy and Blizzard opened a store on the site wherein they operated a post office. A year later, in 1912, Messrs. Green and Baldridge raised a hotel. Like many small towns in Saskatchewan, Sceptre is slowly fading away. Population in 2006 was 98, down 30 from 5 years earlier. Still got a recreation hall though. haven't seen the village office yet, but the community was incorporated as such on April 30th, 1913. I haven't found the ball diamonds yet, but Sceptre was a baseball powerhouse in the 40s and 50s, even winning the Canadian National Baseball Championship in 1951. The CPR no longer owns the trackage that runs by Sceptre. Trucks on highways had stolen most of the railway's local traffic in the 1980s, and the Empress branch was hard hit. By the 1990s, CP had had enough and abandoned most of the line west from Empress, Alberta, as far as Misano, and in 1993 tore out the Big Bridget estuary, converting the remaining trackage into a subdivision. Cut back on service considerably, but it wasn't enough, and come the 2000 aughts, CP determined to abandon the line altogether. This would have stranded the new Great Sand Hills terminal up between Prelate and Leader. And to keep themselves from ruin, Great Sand Hills put together a consortium of other users, and on March 14, 2009 acquired 117 miles of trackage that they now call the Great Sand Hills Railway. They leased a few old diesel locomotives and now drag grain cars back and forth, some potash and chemical cars from Sceptre Energy's gas plant at the end of the line at McNeil, just over the border in Alberta. This is the way Railway Avenue and Sceptre used to look before time took its toll. First elevator here was an Alberta Pacific. On aerial photographs you can see the pads where the elevators used to stand. Look like about 4 or 5 of them here. No more, all gone. And there's a curling rink though. Hope they still use it. Yes, the gateway to the Great Sand Hills is Sceptre. The school closed in the late 70s, and there it is. They converted it into the Great Sand Hills Museum and Interpretive Center. This in 1988, there's small buildings they collected lined up there, looking east down Highway 32 towards Lancer and Swift Current, maybe 100k away to Swift Current, and around to the west, looking towards Leader, about 12 miles away. Sceptre, Saskatchewan. Leave you alone. If you don't think I'm leaving, you can count the days I'm gone. You're gonna need my help.